Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 15th of November. This is for the Sun or the Ascendant. As ever, I'm going to give you a broad overview of what to expect before diving deep in forensic detail and giving you the forecast for each of the 12 signs. So please stay with me. Now this week of course sees a lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus, which is particularly significant because we got two eclipses in Taurus in 2022. And in a way November is like a mini-me of next year because we've got such a polarity between the energy of Scorpio and the energy of Taurus, which is where Uranus is. Uranus is the planet of surprises. Now Uranus this week is in a strident opposition to the planet of desire, Mars, which is in one of its two home zones of Scorpio, along with the Sun and also deep dive in Mercury, helping us to think beneath the surface. And I think all this electric energy that's going to be produced this week is kind of encouraging us to embrace change. Now sometimes we like to have a degree, or many of us like to have a degree of stability and continuity, but something could change now that's been in place for a very long time, and that can feel quite challenging and disruptive. But Venus, the planet of love, but also of loot, is actually forging a marvellous angle to both Uranus and Mars all through this week. So whether it's around a relationship or around a financial opportunity, something can happen quickly that can be good news. So the disruption doesn't necessarily have to be more challenging. But if we are clinging on to something that's not really working and we need to think again, it's a time to be much more open-minded and innovative in our approach. If you're new to my channel, I would be honoured if you would subscribe. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, if you'd like to get your free written daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, I've written these for over 25 years. Please see the link beneath this video where you can sign up to get this. And with year 2022 racing up, if you've yet to get your personal forecast based on your time, date and place of birth, you can do so now. Get the rest of this year free, a character analysis and 30% off. Please see the link beneath this video. This will give you searing insights based on your personal astrology that goes way beyond your zodiac sign. Hello Pisces and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 15th of November. The Sun, the potent, passionate energies of Mars, and Mercury, the planet of communication, but also of travel, they're all together in your 9th house of adventure this week. Really exciting. But if you're penned in a situation which you're not enjoying, perhaps because of COVID restrictions, the opposition between Mars and Uranus could test your nervous system, and it may feel really frustrating, and you could find yourself with quite a lot of pent-up energy. So if you can find a way to outlet some physical exercise this week, I would do that. I think it could be very healthy. But the conversation with a friend can be really exciting. Venus and Pluto are in your sector of friendship, sociability and the future. There can be a sudden invitation that you're not expecting. It may be to go on a trip somewhere. It may even be abroad. Perhaps someone's dropped out and a last minute replacement's needed, or you're getting hold of one of those last minute flights where the price is chopped right down to head off for some winter sun, or perhaps it could be for some winter snow. Now, of course, the energy of Venus is not just about relating, it's also about money. So you may be thinking about your longer term future. And for some Pisces people, I think that can figure in the potential for some retraining. And that retraining may not just be this week. It could go on for the next 2 or 3 years as you feel that changing your role in some way can expand your horizons just as much as a physical trip can do on the back of certainly Mars's location in your 9th house. Because there is a lunar eclipse as this week draws to a close, And this is going to provide a backdrop for the next 6 months. And generally, through to 23, it would be of little surprise if you were moving around an awful lot more, doing a job where you're on the road, perhaps relocating to a different country, feeling quite restless, getting more physically active, changing your mode of transport, learning those new skills that I mentioned before. All of these things are within reach for you from the end of this week's Taurus eclipse.